Right, in a moment I'm going to get my hands very cold because we're going to go underwater. Have a look at the pool underneath. One thing I want to tell you though, obviously if you're in some kind of survival situation, water's absolutely essential. So if you're having to live out in the sticks for a while, or like me, if you've done it through choice, you want to be near a water source for every practical reason you can think of. But a lot of people make the mistake when they find a stream, they just get water anywhere, like pools. They'll go down and take water from anywhere basically. But what you want to be looking for is this. You want to be looking for cascades. You want to be looking for these bubbles. Because where you've got those bubbles and where you've got the cascades, what happens is a lot of the silt gets left up behind, a lot of the crap gets left behind as it works its way down through the fall. But aside from that, all those little bubbles are just full of oxygen. So basically you've got really aerated water. Your chances of getting clean water are much, much higher if you go through a cascade. So always fill from where it's actually coming down. So you'd want to be filling your water just at the base of that fall there, in amongst the bubbles. Believe me, a long time ago with a guy called Paul Tyson, who'll probably watch this film, we did a trip out to Bolton Abbey. And yeah, okay, upset the parents a little bit because we ended up on Ilkley Moor coming back. It was silly hours of the night. We were only about maybe 10, 11 year old, and we'd done, I think it was about a 32-mile round walk in the end. We were orienteers at the time, so map reading for us wasn't a problem. We'd run out of water and we're up on Ilkley Moor, and believe me, it's like any other moorland. Once the mist clear comes in, you've got a job to know where you're going. As I said, we knew how to read maps, but what I was going to say was we ran out of water. So we filled our bottles from peat ponds. And do you know what? That water was so cold, but so refreshing. It was the most beautiful water ever going. Needless to say, we got back at midnight. Yeah, mine certainly weren't too happy. Quite used to it. I was once told that they never worried about me if I was out in the bush. But they did worry about me if I was living in a house. It was just how I was. Never indoors, always out in the woods. Anyway, we're going to take a little dip under the pool just to see what's there or see what the cascade looks like from underwater. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Let's go. Now my hands are going to freeze, I expect. So we'll see what that looks like. Another thing about actually getting water, if you're in an area with a stream, if you know that there's a bog or a marsh higher up, again, that's the best way to take your water, is from a cascade immediately below that bog. There's a lot of places these days use like filtration places. We had one operating in the back of Plain and Guarry, as in St Albans Estates had one. And it was all natural filtration using grasses and stuff. And the thing with a bog or a marsh is if there's cow crap and all the rest of it going in way upstream, those marshes intermittently filter all that stuff out and break it down. The plants use it, the plants absorb it. So your chances of getting fresh water are a lot higher again. So yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. Right, I'll go and get some water, put my gloves on and get some warmth back in my hand. Love this stuff. Bye.